Mr. Truth, and here's the top 5 biblical conspiracy theories that I guarantee you know.
Classified information.
Behold, the Book of Revelation. The Book of Revelation, a celestial tapestry woven with mystical visions and cosmic echoes, casting an ethereal spell upon the minds of humanity. Yet, let us dawn on the spectacles of discernment, for in the heart of these verses lies secrets both profound and puzzling. Let's take a look at the scroll. Picture, if you will, the intrigue of comic script. A grand spectacle of seals broken, trumpets sounding, and seven-headed beasts traversing the comic stage. But as we dive into the depths of this intricate narrative, a central conspiracy unfurls, an anticipation, a foretelling of the world's denouement. The fervent proclamation of self-proclaimed seers and calculated mathematicians echo through history, each declaring with certitude the amendment date of Earth's final act. As chuckles abound at failed predictions, let us peer beyond the veil of humor and recognize the tapestry's true genius. Scripture, my interpreted companions, unveils not only the riveting drama of celestial showdowns, but also a canvas upon which divine truths are painted. The cryptic visions, like the beast with 7 heads, beckon us to decipher beyond the literal, for they are mere earthly powers and tumultuous epochs. Beyond the conspiracy within the end times prediction is not a predetermined script, but an allegorical portrayal of common and humane conflict. As Mr. Truth, the keeper of the files, I present unto thee a gem of divine wit, a proverb from Matthew 24:36. But about that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Lo and behold, even within the sacred text, a jest of divine irony is concealed, a jest that invites us to abandon the folly of exactitude and embrace the timeless call to vigilance and spiritual awakening. And so, my fellow travelers, let us tread further upon this path of revelations. The end-time conspiracy, while shrouded in cosmic theatrics, carries within its hearts the solemn resonance of human history sympathy, an allegory of eternal battle betwixt darkness and light, of a soul's unceasing quest for transcendence. As we navigate these celestial waters, let us chart our course with wisdom's compass and the lantern of understanding, knowing that the keys to truth's chamber oft lie in the balance between prophecies, dance, and our shared human experience. Onward then, dear companions, as we journey deeper into the annals of Revelation, illuminating both the parchment of prophecy and the scroll of our own destiny. The hallowed halls have been cleared, dear seekers of wisdom, as we confront the timeless enigma, creationism versus evolution. A tapestry interwoven with the threads of faith and strands of science, a confluence of ancient wisdom and modern understanding. As Mr. Truth, let us journey through the labyrinth, guided by reason's compass and the lamp of revelation. Let's check out the scroll. In this cosmic debate, the sympathy of Genesis resounds, a sacred narrative that proclaims, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Yet, as we peer through the lens of scrutiny, we encounter the theories of evolution, a mosaic of adaptation and transformation. Where Charles Darwin himself populated, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one most responsive to change. Shall we cast aside Genesis as a mere metaphor, or might the sympathy of creation echo throughout the corridors of time with the rhythm of divine intent? The scroll says here that even though through time Charles Darwin has presented his ideas of evolution, he was a firm Christian. Contrary to belief, he was indeed a firm Christian. Now, is that just a bunch of hogwash that the mere mortals of this society has cast upon him? No, he was a true Christian, presenting his ideas in a book as a manner of getting his thoughts out of his head. So, as a glance at scripture, Psalm 19:1-2 heralds, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Nature's canvas, painted with hues of intricate design, whispers of a master's craftsman touch. And yet, from the annals of the fossil record, the fossilized whispers of ancient life forms tell us the tales of adaptations and progression, a dance that spans eons. Amidst this intricate choreography, might a divine conductor guide the ballad of evolution?" A just perhaps from Ecclesiastes 3:1. "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Indeed, as we traverse the epochs and the age, we may ponder the grand choreography and evolutionary sympathy directed by the hand that ignited the stars. In Genesis, brushstrokes of creation unfold. In Darwin's theory, the brush of adaptation sweeps across the canvas of life, wherein the notes of Genesis resound not as a dismissive whisper, but as a harmonious prelude, a genesis of exploration, an overture to understanding. And so, as the curtain rises on the cosmic debate, let us contemplate both sides, a testament to a human spirit's quest for truth and comprehension. With reason as our compass, we navigate this labyrinth, and with scripture as our lantern, we illuminate the path. Embrace then the divine dance of Genesis and the evolutionary waltz, a sympathy where creator and creation intertwine in an eternal duet. Echoing through the ages as we chart our course, let us find solace in Proverbs 3:5-6. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." An invitation to journey onward, to traverse the realms of wisdom, and to discover, my fellow explorers, that in the intricate threads of creation and evolution, the divine artist's signature is etched. However, some will still debate the idea of evolution. If you truly believe in the Bible, there could not be evolution. And this is talking about the Big Bang form of evolution. The Big Bang states that there was from nothing, there was something. However, in the Bible it says God created the heavens and the earth. This doesn't mean that if you put, for example, a bear in a slowly getting colder environment, it won't adapt. However, that is not technically evolution as it stands. Be careful on what you believe, because in the Bible, as it says, "Trust as him with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding." The Bible states clearly that evolution is not possible due to the fact of God's ultimate control, and that he created the heavens and the earth in all of its power, and that with that he will guide nature throughout the rest of its life. Step once more into the annals of antiquity, interpreted truth seekers, as we unveil the enigma of Adam and Eve, a tale of primordial origins that have sparked fervent debate and ignited the fires of contemplation. As Mr. Truth, the keeper of the files, let us journey through the mists of time, separating the veils of allegory from the gems of sacred revolution. Let's open the scroll. In the Garden of Genesis, the narrative unfolds. The saga of creation, of humanity's emergence from the clay and the divine breath of life. The tale of Adam and Eve, a couple born of earth and graced with Eden's embrace, casts its spell upon the human psyche. And yet, within the folds of its leaf lies a conspiracy of interpretation. Should we unravel this narrative as a historical account? Or might it be a tapestry woven with symbolic threads that hint at deeper truths? Imagine, if you will, the serpent's whisper, the catalyst for humanity's fall from grace. Some critics have woven theories from mere allegory, casting doubt upon the literal nature of the tale. Behold, the interpretation that Adam and Eve represent an archetypal emblem of humanity's duality. The tension between innocence and knowledge, between obedience and defiance. Yet, as we peer through the pages, we encounter a divine command. You must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. These words resonate across the epochs, a steadfast domination that echoes within the chambers of human conscience. A glimpse into the tapestry of Scripture, my inquisitive companions, reveals a mirror to this saga. In Romans 5:12 we read, "Therefore, as sin entered the world through one man, and death through sin, and in this way death came to all people, because all sinned." The tale of Adam and Eve, embedded within the warp and weft of humanity's narrative, serves as an allegorical compass, a reminder of an innate humanity tendency to navigate spectrum between light and shadow, virtue and vice. Consider, if you will, a metaphor from Proverbs 20:27. The human spirit is a lamp of the Lord that sheds light on one's inmost being. Might Adam and Eve's tale, like a mirror reflecting on our own journey, shed light upon intricate dance of our souls? A dance that straddles the threshold of innocence and wisdom, of free will and its conscience. In this divine gallery of introspect, the colors of Eden's foliage and the echoes of Creator's voice linger, inviting us to unravel threads of existence. And so, dear seekers of truth, let us traverse this intricate path of reverence and reflection. The tale of Adam and Eve, etched upon the pages of Scripture, is both an allegory of human's nature, complexity, and a revelation of divine purpose. As we navigate the garden of interpretation, let us heed the words of Proverbs 2:6. "For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding." A compass of revelation and reason guides us onward, illuminating the tapestry of creation and consciousness. A tapestry wherein the shadows of allegory intertwine with the light of eternal wisdom. So, was the story of Adam and Eve real? Well, all signs point to yes, for multiple reasons. One, you have the biblical facts. It's in the Bible and it states that it clearly happened. Then there's also common sense. Humanity would have had to start some way. And in a biblical sense, so non-evolutionary, that it would be created by God, and now there's two people that the rest of humanity can stem from. That would also explain how sin entered the world and the downfall of men ever since. So, yes, I believe in all my heart that the story of Adam and Eve is real. Then you also have the physical proof of the planet. There has been signs that there was a great garden with multiple of richness of vitamins and growth. However, it will never be restored to its eternal glory because God has cut it off and we have been forever blocked out until the heavens and the earth become one again. So, to answer the question, is the story of Adam and Eve fact or fiction, conspiracy or truth? My friends, in the scroll itself, it is true. Embark with me once more as we unveil the captivating narrative of the Tower of Babel, a monumental edifice that stands as a testament to human ambition, unity, a monumental edifice, and that stands as the testament to human ambition, unity, and the interplay of divine intervention. As Mr. Truth, the keeper of the files and scrolls, let us venture into the physical and metaphysical realm of the enigmatic tower, deciphering its layers of history, symbolism, and profound revelation. Just to keep those updated, I did cover the Tower of Babel in an earlier episode, so if you want more in depth, go check that out. In the scrolls of Genesis, The Tower of Babel rises, a grand endeavor that defies earthly limits, an architectural marvel conceived by human hands, its bricks baked by human sweat and dreams, piled upon one another, forming a spire that breaches the very heavens. Yet, my fellow travelers, within this towering testament to human aspiration, a shadowy conspiracy stirs, a confusion of languages, a scattering of peoples. Might this colossal structure, while reaches skyward, also reach deep within the human psyche, invoking questions about the audacious heights to which we dare to ascend? Gaze, if you will, upon the striking words of Isaiah 2:12. For the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment, and that God that is holy shall be sanctified in righteousness. Behold, the Tower of Babel, an earthly endeavor that seeks to rival the divine realm, yet met with a dispersion that humbles the endeavors of mankind. Could it be that this towering construct serves as a parable of humility, reminding us that despite our accomplishments, our aspirations are but a reflection of greater cosmic order? Yet, within its narrative rests a poignant lesson, a cautionary tale for all ages. Beyond the tower's endeavor to reach the heavens, a lofty ambition born of unity and cooperation. Contemplate, if you will, Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. Two are better than one, because they have good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. Within these verses, a reflection of the tower's grand ambition resonates, an ode to collective labor, an ode to the strength that rises when human hearts and hands unite towards shared experiences. As we ascend the spiraling narrative of the Tower of Babel, let us be guided by the words of Psalm 92. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou have formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. The Tower, a temporal endeavor that stands as a testament to human striving, offers us a glimpse into the delicate balance between earthly aspirations and divine order, a balance woven into the fabric of existence. So, dear seeker to truth, as we journey through the halls of history, let us remember in the tower significance of the Tower of Babel. In its soaring heights, we find echoes of human ambition. In its dispersion, lessons of humility. May we ascend this tower, understanding with reverence and contemplation, recognizing that amidst its stone stories lies a reminder that more audacious dreams stand humbly before the eternal tapestry of divine providence. So, the real question is, was the Tower of Babel a real tower? And the answer is most likely yes. So, let's move on to the next scroll. Come, interpret seekers of the truth, as we step into the shadows of antiquity once more, where a legendary relic stands at the nexus of history and mystery, the Ark of the Covenant. As Mr. Truth, let us journey through the labyrinths of corridors of time, tracking the whispers of history, lore, and sacred scriptures that beckon us toward the elusive whereabouts of this fabled artifact together. In the sacred pages of Exodus, the Ark emerges, an intricately crafted chest, adorned with gold housing the divine covenant between God and humanity. This relic, nestled within the Holy of Holies, served as a vessel of sacred energy, a conduit between the divine and the earthly. Yet, my fellow wayfarers, as we unlock the pages of history, a conspiracy of location and fate takes root. Where might this treasured Ark rest today? It is a true statement that the Ark existed, but where is it? Well, envision, if you will, the heights of Mount Sinai, a sacred peak that witnessed the divine revelation to Moses. Might this have been the Ark's original abode, a temporary sanctuary for the divine covenant as we peer through the veil of ancient texts? Exodus 25:16 offers a cryptic hint. And thou shalt put into the ark of the testimony which I shall give thee. Could this testimony refer to the stone tablets upon which the commandments were inscribed, resting within the ark's sacred confines? Journey further to the heart of Solomon's temple, a grand edifice that cradled the ark, a center of worship and divine presence. And yet, with the temple's fail, the ark's fate becomes a matter of conjecture and intrigue. Behold, the Chronicles 35:3 offers a tantalizing glimpse. Put the holy ark in the house which Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, did build. It shall not be burden upon your shoulders. Serve now the Lord your God and his people, Israel. Could this clue lead us to the ark's final resting place, concealed within the ruins of the temple? Now, as we stand at the threshold of speculation, let us turn our gaze toward Ethiopia, a land where legend and faith intertwine. In Exum, the Church of St. Mary of Zion claims to house the ark, a revered relic that endured the passage of time. Could this ark, rest in a distant land, be the same vessel that journeyed through the annals of history? A trail of conjecture winds its way through the labyrinth, intertwining the whispers of Ethiopia tradition and biblical intrigue. And so, my fellow adventurers, as we navigate the echoes of history and scripture, let us remember Proverbs 2:6, for the Lord gives wisdom. As we tread upon the tapestry of the Ark of the Covenant's tale, we unravel not only the thread of its possible whereabouts, but also the echoes of faith, devotion, and divine connection that transcend the boundaries of time and space. The Ark of the Covenant, I truly cannot believe, will ever be found, due to the fact that if we wanted, like the Garden of Eden, if we wanted to find it, as Mr. Truth, your opinion lies with me, is that the Ark of the Covenant, and if it is ever found, I truly believe that we wouldn't be able to know if we actually found it. So, as our journey through these enigmas near its close, let the lamp of revelation guide us to the hearts of understanding. For dear companions, in our pursuit of truth, we'll unearth not only the mysteries that have stirred the human imagination, but also the illumination that resides within the embrace of sacred wisdom. As the keeper of files and scrolls, I bid you farewell on this voyage of enlightening, trusting that these revelations have stirred the embers of inquiry within your hearts. Until we meet again, my fellow seekers, let us continue to explore the corridors of knowledge, guided by the beacon of truth and promise of deeper understanding.
I am now doing a comment where if you comment of the question of the week, you have a chance of being suggested and your comment being shouted out in the next video. So this week's quick question is, what is your favorite biblical conspiracy and who was your favorite person that covered it?